And
I'm still a timer for 10 minutes.
Whoa, I'm still not over this.
Literally just started the show.
I'm still not over this.
10 minutes on the clock.
Esto me pasó a mí. Esta es la mola de Tony. It's Tony's rant on YouTube. Está Danny Dona, está Prime in the building.
What's up?
Bro, yo le mandaba un mensaje todos los años a Mr. Danny Donuts, program manager de la 92.5 máxima. Bro, it was super courteous. Felicitándolo por Nochebuena, which is mad Hispanic.
No, you didn't.
Yo te lo mandaba todos los años. Le decía a Danny, yo lo había conocido porque we got introduced back when I was in Fort Myers because my program director at the time trabajó muchos años con Danny.
Enrique Álamo.
Mr. Enrique Álamo, a.k.a. TNT. Es una leyenda aquí en Tampa.
El bacalao.
Especially ahí en Nebraska y eso, en todos lados.
Wait, what?
Y
Wait, what?
déjame decirte algo. Yo le escribí a Danny Dona porque yo pensé, since it was coming, you know when a guy that you trust, you admire, you look up to, te presenta a alguien, I take it serious.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how I took Danny.
Oh,
Entonces
wow.
yo todos los
Past
años, no es verdad, yo todos los años le escribía, Danny, es Tony, feliz Nochebuena, te deseo lo mejor. Ahí tengo los mensajes ahí. I could go back. Yo lo tengo ahí. Felicidades. En esta Nochebuena con tu familia te deseo lo mejor, próspero año nuevo.
Sí, claro.
Porque you say that to random people during that time if you're Hispanic. Entonces yo pensaba que me and Danny had a thing. So yo se lo mandaba every year, even though Danny never acknowledged anything. Prime.
You notice the detail? He said, when you're Hispanic, he said.
Yo,
subtly.
I swear, I bet you if I go into my Instagram other, if you go in the inbox, it has the other page. I guarantee there's a message from Tony Clemente on there with a face profile saying, yo, papá, feliz año nuevo, papá. And that's what he's saying.
Danny, pero dime la verdad.
I don't remember
How
seeing
come you
that.
never responded, bro?
Bro, I even
you felt some type of way about
how
it?
long ago did this happen? Like, can you put a number on how many years ago this happened?
Well, we're in 2025.
Yeah.
So this was probably, when did we meet? Probably like 20...
It was like before pandemic.
Before coming here, yeah.
Yeah, well before
moving
that.
to Tampa.
Wow.
So yo diría que I moved here in 2022, right? May. Yeah. So that was probably 21.
Wow, man.
That's when I was searching.
And all these years, it's been bothering you, even today.
It has because
I'm sorry, man.
Yo te lo escribía con from the bottom of my heart, bro. Like,
I'm gonna go in my inbox and see if I can find some of Tony Clemente messages.
Can you respond to it? Finally.
Bro, it will make me feel a lot better.
Let me see.
Porque it's still in my head. This is what
he can't respond to it audibly, right? He's got to actually respond to it through the.
No, es que I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it me? Es que yo tenía.
Absolutely.
I think you're expecting way too much.
I was expecting way too much from Danny.
Did you qualify Danny before you put so much effort into that relationship?
That was probably my fault, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
I had him.
You had a high expectation.
I did. And es que yo lo vi como because of the person that introduced us.
Yeah.
Yo tenía a Danny Dona on a pedestal.
First of all, how do you get the name Danny Donuts? Because you keep saying Danny Donuts.
That's his.
Yeah, that's my.
Man, that's his radio name, bro.
When I used to do.
I got you.
Yeah, when I used to do midget porn, I used to do midget porn. They used to call me No Hands Dan, and then I moved over into the Danny Donut
Danny
name.
Donuts was more
just
mainstream.
to get better trademarking, and it looked better on the business card. So that's pretty much it.
That's the story for real.
Yeah.
Danny Donuts.
Yeah.
Danny Donuts, sí.
Yeah.
Entonces yo le escribía, bro, porque mira, when he introduced us over the phone, yo estaba mirando Tampa as a venue. Entonces, Danny was so welcoming and so, pero bueno, then again, ya me doy cuenta que it was all fake. Since he never responded to my Nochebuena
I wouldn't
text.
say it's fake. It's just, it must have, it felt
I guess
like.
it wasn't reciprocal, right?
On a day like that where I'm getting every message from a Latino across my phone book, I think that it just got buried, man, and I apologize from the bottom of my butthole.
Yeah.
So
did you kind of feel like he industried you? Like
he did. No,
what does that mean? What is the definition of that?
No, yo no creo. Es que, vaya, I would have felt better si me hubiera dejado en visto, pero yo no creo ni que lo vio nunca.
I didn't. Yeah, it went to that other folder. I'm telling you, it's in the other folder.
You're good. He never saw it.
I never saw
it. He never saw it.
I don't know, man. When we got introduced, I just thought
Okay, so this is how we got
That's
introduced.
crazy.
This
He
is
never
how,
saw it, bro.
dude.
I'm with you.
There was a few gigs that came up available that I was connected to, and a buddy of mine, Enrique, just called me. I guess they were in the office together. You can tell I was on speakerphone, and he was like, "Hey, this guy's good. He's bueno gente. He speaks English. He speaks Spanish. He'd be a great jock for you over there if you're looking for somebody." I was like, "I'm not looking for anybody, but I know someone who is. Let me share this information," and that's what I did. And I don't know if he got a call back. I don't know if I know they hired for the job, but he didn't get the gig, which was a blessing in disguise because that radio station just flipped formats.
It's gonzo. It's
So-
flipped I don't know how many times.
So,
gracias, Dani.
I think that I did my due
No,
diligence
and then
at
he
the
was
time.
like, you know what's funny during the conversation? He was like, "Oh yeah, promotions." You're like, "¿Qué promotions? Again, you're gonna say something."
I was like, "Can you set up a tent with some sandbags by any chance?" Which is an entry level job in this gig. I didn't know what he did. All I know is I heard a good audio of this guy. Hey, sounds pretty good, man. He has a good Spanish, good Spanish in Spanish dialect, and then in English, he's like, wow, he could be a top 40 DJ. So very
Which
versatile.
I was in Fort Myers. I was. Yeah.
Very
Is that a
versatile.
flex too now?
That's not a flex.
No?
I would have gotten. I would have felt some type of way if he would have responded, but he never did. So it kind of demoralized me in a little bit.
And in a way, I ignore a lot of messages from people that I don't know.
No, Dani, but
for
okay.
for that
I
reason
understand
alone.
that. I understand that. Being part of the industry, I understand that part. But I felt because of the person that was connecting us, I felt I would have skipped the line. Maybe not completely,
wow.
Danny, he's
but
serious.
a little bit.
I could feel the sincerity.
I mean, he wasn't my stepdad. He was just a mutual friend. You guys
Yeah,
had.
you looked up to him, bro. Ese tipo era una leyenda aquí en Tampa.
Yeah,
He founded MAXIMA. He was one of the original
One of the
jobs.
OGs. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But, and I'm glad it ended up the way it is now, that you and I work together and we almost have to have a history, but we don't have a history,
because on your end, tú ni me veías mensaje. I wanted to have a history.
Yeah.
but-
I remember the first
Timing
time,
is everything.
I remember the first time I met Tony. We were both like 50 pounds lighter. We were at a Galaxy Fireworks broadcast, like on 4th of July weekend or something like that. And he was brand new here, man. He was brand new here. He didn't I don't think you even I think you had an apartment here. I don't think you had a girl yet. I don't think you did.
I didn't. I was doing
He had
gigs.
Prime. He had a tight ass shirt on. You can see his pulse rate to that thing, bro.
He was more Cuban than.
He-
Because I'm not sure if he's really that Cuban, but that's
Why?
another
You've
story.
been saying that for a while. You said
I said-
he doesn't do things that Cubans do. What are you referring to?
I think it's really
Coffee.
important.
No ese café por la mañana.
Bro, yo le digo a Andy que la haga. Dude, you could come in the morning. You could have
That's
coffee
eso
with us.
bien cubano, telling another guy to do it.
Yeah, he tells another Cuban to do his Cuban duties. And then he could tell you if you're Cuban or not. It's crazy.
Yo conocí a Dani ahí. He was doing a remote. Eso era ahí en Fowler, ¿te acuerdas?
Was it Fowler? I thought it was in the hood, bro. We were like in the
We were in the
MLK.
hood.
It was
no,
like
Fowler, no. ¿Cuál es el
that was
otro?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. aquí,
Hey,
sí.
my church is on Fowler. Don't say that, man.
Man,
This ain't the hood.
Y ahí lo conocí.
Cross Fletcher is the hood. We talking
For
about
not responding to any of the
It is.
messages that I previously sent him, he was very courteous and nice. He actually remembered me, pero después de eso, he never responded back. Porque after that happened,
Yeah.
yo también le mandé otro mensaje diciéndole ese año, the end of the year, oye, Dani, una vez más, felicidades.
He said it one
Nochebuena,
more time.
Próspero año nuevo. I told him, lo mejor para ti y tu familia. Yo me acuerdo, bro. It's like I still have it. I can recite what I wrote.
2-minute warning here.
Imagine being as successful as Tony is now with all the strides in his career. Just skipping past all of this. And he still got a bone to pick with you about that. Bro, you really hurt him,
I'm
bro.
glad you got it off your chest and you can move
Me
on
too.
from that now.
Me too. I think
He
you should.
apologized.
Did you forgive him?
No, I did. Yo
Yeah?
entiendo. Danny's been in the game for quite some time, and I've also been in the game, and I know what he's referring to. There's a lot of there's gigs, and you're in a way associated with the openings. There's going to be a lot of random people. Even though we were introduced, he still labeled me as random. So that's why he never got back to me. Eso no es culpa de él. He's a good guy. He's a good family member, but he never got back to me.
Well,
Those are
bet.
facts.
Dang, bro.
Wow.
Even though you guys were introduced, you still labeled him as random.
Well, because I never broke bread with him. That's why. We never, split a Dutch. We never sat there and poured some rum out. Didn't do any of that. Yeah. So, I mean, but now we're beyond that.
But usually the path to that is responding to the Nochebuena text. Don't you think?
Danny.
It all starts with the Nochebuena text.
So glad this is
Danny.
off his chest and we can move on
You
from this.
know, my question is, we got 30 seconds left. This is only 10
This is
minutes.
hot.
You know, my question is, how many more people are doing the same thing Tony did back in
Oh
2021.
my God, I have so many in my inbox.
He hasn't
I'm just
even
looking at it. I was like, hey, man, hope you're doing well. I just survived cancer. I'm back and you want to do radio.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all I ever wanted to do my whole life. And he's over here like, it's so hard to find talent.
It's so hard to find good talent, and I'm looking at you, kids.
Ya fuimos.
Looking at you.
Tony in the S.